Let me ask you a question. Are you tired of having surface level conversations and boring first dates that don't lead to anywhere? If you're wondering why your first dates just aren't as exciting as you had hoped for, it's probably because you're not asking the right questions. Don't worry, I got you. I'm going to share with you my favorite 5 questions to ask that will guarantee you a second date. My name is Veronica Klinis, and I'm the founder of Vulnerable AF. I'm also a dating and relationship mentor for ambitious women who want to attract soul-level love. I specialize in vulnerability, intimacy, communication, and courage. Happy National Singles Day! This day was especially made for you to take pride in being single today. I invite you to splurge on yourself. Take yourself out on a hot date. Buy yourself some flowers, eat some chocolate, take a warm bath, and light some candles. Spend less time on social media and spend more time on what brings you joy. This is the perfect opportunity for you to deepen your relationship with your friends and your relationship with your own self-love and self-worth. I'm going to tell you why asking the right questions not only guarantee you a second date. Asking the right questions is what makes you stand out from the rest. Being real and being curious is what creates intimacy and clarity and deeper connection between you and your date. Asking better questions that are engaging eliminates all the boring chit-chat, confusion, and small talk. These questions lead to curiosity for more. Here's one question that will guarantee you a second date. So, what brings you the highest joy right now? This question is great because it piques your date's interest and it tells your date that you're genuinely curious about them. It provides an opportunity for you to both go deeper and to learn about each other, other than the typical surface level questions. So what do you do for work? How much money do you make? Genuine curiosity for someone is what makes you really stand out. And it's also really attractive when someone wants to know about who you really are. Another question that will guarantee you a second date. So, how do you think our connection is going? Okay, so I know this question is vulnerable AF, and it may feel really scary, but I'm here to tell you that vulnerability is your number one superpower. It is your key to deeper intimacy in all your relationships. This question is a relational question that provides an opportunity for feedback on your date, so you're not wondering if your date is into you or not after your date. Don't be afraid to be honest and to share from your heart. Vulnerability is brave, and your authenticity will create clarity for you and your date, so you're both not wasting your time. Vulnerability is what will make you stand out from the rest. The right kind of person will be happy to have this real conversation with you. Another question that will guarantee you a second date. So, if we were to go on a second date, where would you take me and what would you want to create together? This question is really fun because it plants the seed that you're interested in seeing this person again. It's also fun, creative, and engaging. It paints a picture for what you imagine your next date to look like, and it creates an opportunity for you to share what you like to do. Another question that will guarantee you a second date. So, what qualities do you find the most attractive in the opposite sex? This question is an opportunity for you to discover what qualities your date isn't into and most definitely into, and they may be describing you to the T. This question is also fun because it not only creates engagement, it's also a little flirty. So if you're feeling the date, don't be afraid to flirt. Flirting breaks the ice. It shows interest, and it shows that you're not afraid to have a little fun, and it also shows that you're confident in yourself. Confidence is really attractive. Don't be in your head too much and just trust yourself. A question that will guarantee you a second date with the right person, that is. So, when was a time when you had to be really brave? I'm here to tell you that no one cares about your perfection. They care about what's true to your heart. This question is amazing because it's a vulnerable question, and it creates an opportunity to share your hero's journey. The journey where you may have failed and came back up to rise. Don't be afraid to talk about the messy parts, the failures, and the hard lessons learned. This is what makes you the badass person that you are today. And I want you to share that with the people in your life. Share that with your date. This question is a below the surface conversation, and it also piques interest into your date's real life and not just their surface level one. Well, there you have it. These are my favorite 5 questions to ask that will guarantee you a second date. I'm so excited to hear about how your date turns out and about the second date that you painted a picture for. My name is Veronica Kalinas, and this video was sponsored by the dating app Flirtini. If you like these questions and want more, like and subscribe to this video below, and you will get more content from me and Flirtini.